about the difference between linear and residual income. I just had this question come across my desk this morning, and I thought, hey, I'm going to hop on a live and explain this to a bunch of people at the same time, because if you don't understand what residual income is, let me tell you. First of all, linear income is when you work and you receive a paycheck. Okay, so you are trading dollars for hours, or you have a agreed upon salary that you get paid a certain amount a month to perform a certain amount of tasks. So you have a negotiation, and you have traded your time and energy and expertise and skill set for a dollar amount. That's linear. What that means is that you are employed by somebody who you have benefits, you get 2 weeks vacation, you get some 5 sick days, I think. There's a few things that you get as part of that. But if something happens, if somebody in your family becomes sick, if one of your kids becomes sick, if you become sick or injured, which by the way, if you don't have any sort of life insurance or disability insurance or anything like that, probably a smart time to get that in your adult life in your 30s. But knowing that 1 in 3 people, okay, this is like the actual statistic, 1 in 3 people in their lifetime will be significantly injured so that they will be off work for up to 2 years. 1 in 3 people, okay? So what happens when that happens? You lose your job, you maybe go on EI, which is like a tiny portion of your income. You live off of whatever government subsidies they allow you. And I've talked to so many people that are like, I can't start something new because if I make any more money, then I'm not going to get my government subsidy. Okay. I would like to encourage you to change your mindset, or at least see a different side of things, because when you put all of your eggs in a basket that somebody else controls, whether that is your employer, whether that is the government, whatever subsidy that you're getting, then it gets really dangerous because you don't have any control over your life. You don't have any control over your finances. So this is why I'm a huge fan of entrepreneurial ventures. And right now is the best time to get into them because everybody's working from home or working from their phone, and there's so many different opportunities. But with linear, you're getting paid dollars for hours that you are trading. So you are literally trading your time for money. Sometimes you're not very happy that you're trading your time, an hour of your time, for $14 an hour or $25 an hour or even $40 an hour. Sometimes you're not stoked on that because your time is more valuable. So residual income, this is like, there's a difference between people that are rich and wealthy. People that are rich have come up with some money, they've made some money, and they have money in their bank account. People that are wealthy have learned how to create income out of that money, whether it is in investments. Maybe you're in the stock market. Maybe you're investing in other businesses. Real estate. You own a piece of real estate that you can rent out and have somebody else cover your mortgage. Residual income, right? You're acquiring assets while somebody is paying you. Brilliant. But another way to do that is by running an online business where you can have leverage and scalability, right? And that's one of the things that I realized when I was working in the salon, is that I was trading dollars for hours, and the cost of my business kept going up and up and up, which means that I either had to work more hours to make the same amount of money, or I was going to be making less money, and I didn't want to work 80 hours a week. So where am I going to find a place that I can leverage? Well, online is a really beautiful place to do that, and more people are doing it. We can show you exactly how to do it if you have no idea, because I didn't have any skill set or education or experience either. I'm actually about to launch a course for people that are looking to hit 6 figures in their network marketing business, because that's something I've done a few times, and want to be able to show people in a year how you can transition your life into something brand new. Okay, you don't have to think about going to school. You don't have to think about all of this other stuff, or coming up with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to start a business. You don't have to do that, but I can show you how to turn less than $1,000 investment into $100,000 within a year. Right? I can teach you how to build a business that will do that. Here's the kicker with residual income. The kicker is that you get paid no matter what. You get paid month in, month out. And I want to tell you why that is so important. Over these past 5 years, I've never been so grateful for residual income, especially this past year. But previous to that, there was a time where my family experienced a tragedy and I had PTSD and I could not function for a month. I was crying. I was emotional. I like could not put one foot in front of the other. Something really bad happened, and I had to deal with that personally. I still got paid. I still got paid that month, even though I didn't show up, right? I showed up like as minimally as possible. Okay. Yes, 6 figures. I know, right? Because there's so many people that like run in circles on a hamster wheel and have no idea how to break through that 6 figures. And I'm just like, let me show you. Let me take all of the coaching, all of the personal development, all of the knowledge I've learned over the past 20 years, and let me give it to you so you can make 6 figures in a year so that you don't have to suffer through what I did. Okay. So if you want information on that product or not that product, on that program, sorry, shoot me a message, and I would love to give you the info because I'm really excited about it actually, because my goal is over the next 3 years to help 1,000 people make 6-figure incomes from home. That's my goal. So with residual income, it saved my butt when I wasn't able to work. Now I had kind of a crappy week last week and had some stuff I had to deal with and had to make some new appointments and this and that or whatever, and so my week went to crap. If I was a hairstylist and had to rebook all of my clients because I was unable to work, I wouldn't have made any money last week. But again, I continue to get paid because I have residual income. It's saved my butt. When my grandfather, who helped raise me, who lived across the street from me, by the way, fell ill a couple of years ago, I was able to pick up and go see him whenever I wanted. I was able to spend a lot of time with him in his final year because I had the freedom to walk away and go be somewhere else and still have a way to generate income. So I'm a firm believer of multiple streams of income. Want to know why? Because when you have choices, when you have options, when you have different ideas and you have things that are paid in different ways, you have freedom. When you have options, you have freedom, right? And so maybe you have a rental out there, and then you have an online business, and then you have something else that you're signing affiliate or whatever, or you have a brick and mortar business. But having all of these different streams of income, if you just had a brick and mortar business through the chaos of this last year, that could have been really, really tough, right? If you had rental business, that could have been really, really tough. Who grew this year? People that had online businesses. Our company grew 300%. We're the 3rd fastest growing company in the world, led by a woman. We've got so much growth. And so that business took over for the other businesses that weren't doing as well in this climate. One of the things that I will never forget, and I probably said it a million times, but I'm going to say it again, is Charles Darwin talks about the species that makes it. And it's never the most intelligent. It's never the strongest. It's always the species that can adapt to its environment the fastest. So what you have to do is learn how to pivot and realize that we've just entered the gig economy. The gig economy is all about you being in charge of your income. A slash culture where you use your gifts and monetize them. We've been firm believers, and we've been talking about this for years, that we believe in creating an income around your lifestyle, around the things that you love, so that you get to live a life every day that you're in love with and you get money coming in. How many of you guys would love to do that? How many of you guys would love to be able to wake up every morning, not have to set an alarm clock, not have a schedule, and still have money coming in? That is the beauty of residual income. And if you haven't discovered it yet and you don't have a way to make it, then message me, because I want to tell you how we've been able to build 6 figures in income within a year. I want to show you how to do that. And I really believe that now is the time, because there's so many people that are looking for other options, are looking for a way to find some resiliency in this crazy market, whether they are diversifying and they have multiple streams of income, or they're playing the stock market, or they are looking at investments. Right now is a really great time for real estate investments. There's a lot of different aspects, but for me, I love the one that pays me over and over and over again behind the scenes, so that when life happens, when I have a day that goes crazy and I don't have any time to work, it's okay. We just show up the next day, right? It's the freedom that really, really helps. And it's also allowed us to navigate this last year when our daughter wasn't in school, or when we had to be isolated at home because we weren't allowed to connect with other people. It's given us the freedom to continue to build a massive business behind the scenes in our pajamas, and help a lot of other people do that too. So if that is something that you're looking to do, please reach out. Let's have a conversation. Get into my DMs and let's have a conversation. Maybe what I'm doing isn't for you, but it started the conversation, and it'll keep you looking in the right direction so that you can find something that you can accommodate into your busy life that may change the game for you and your family, or may change the game for you, so that you have a little bit more stability in your life. I hope that helps. Have an amazing day. We'll see you soon.